Last year on Hot Rod Power Tour, we were on our final day and we were tired and ready to be home. All week we had been fighting and fixing our TH400 transmission by TCI, and we were just ready to be home.
Every day it seemed like we were cooking a little more. But the big question is, did we make it home without having a tow truck?
Let's find out.
We made it through the first power tour. Now just to make it back home.
There's like cars as far as you can see. A lot of people are already leaving. We're gonna head home a little early today.
Get a head start on the ride.
We're both smelly, tired, and ready to be home.
Once we got down the road from Bristol Motor Speedway, which was the last stop on Power Tour, we went through this nice scenic little town. Looked like Mayberry. That's when this idiot right here decided that it was time to take off hard at a stoplight. And we heard a big thud from the transmission, and that's probably what ended up killing it.
This is what happened next. We're not real sure what's going on. We got a pretty serious transmission fluid leak. Not from where we don't know where it's from. We gotta get to a parking lot or somewhere where we can look at it. And of course, there's no parking lot on this road. But there is smoke steadily pouring out the back of us.
All I gotta say is, thank God they put Dollar Generals everywhere in the middle of nowhere. That's where we're at right now. We pulled off. It was the only place that we've seen in the past 30 miles probably that you could even pull off that wasn't like someone's driveway or something.
Truth is, we've been overheating this poor little baby transmission for 6 days, ever since we left home.
It's amazing it got as far as it did.
Oh, we definitely do not have a leak on the tail shaft where we did before. Even up under here, I really don't see any problems.
What we think happened was it just overheated. I mean, these hills, we know from when we were going to Bristol, it's really hard on this transmission with the RPMs we're turning and the no separate transmission cooler, which is going to probably be our first fix when we get back. We made it to the gas station. We went inside, grabbed something to eat, hoping the transmission would cool down. Come back out, look under it, and it's what we said. It's just overheating like crazy. Fluid's running out of the vent right onto the exhaust, so that's creating the smoke that we're having. So right now we got 2 bags of ice on the transcooler lines. So hopefully that somewhat gets it better. I don't know. I think right now we're not too far off of 40. So I think right there they got plenty of good hotels and stuff. So I think we're gonna go try to make it that way and then spend the night there, and then hopefully in the morning it'll be cool enough so we can drive it. We made it about, what, like 2-3 hours from Bristol?
No, we made it about 3 because it says 7 hours now.
So we made it about 3 hours.
We stopped for like an hour to let it cool down. I really didn't do much of anything. By the time after an hour, I still couldn't touch the pan, so it's very hot. And after that, we made it 25 miles to this nice Holiday Inn Express. So we're gonna get a little bit of sleep. We're probably gonna get out of here
around 5
or 6 in the morning. So we
got
can go ahead.
4 hours left, I think, on our trip. So.
Yeah, so it's 5 in the morning here. We're waking up everybody in the hotel.
We're waking up everyone in the hotel right now, and we're hopefully gonna make it home. The good news here is that we left so early that most of the ride was dark, and we couldn't see the gigantic cloud of smoke behind us that was burnt transmission fluid just flowing out of the truck.
Our exhaust hanger has actually broken off, so I'm trying to get that fixed while Jet is taking a leisurely poop. Luckily, while we were in Atlanta, I bought some bolts from Summit Racing, so we're gonna get under there and put one of those in it. We only got about 2 hours left to get home, so hopefully it'll stay in there that long. Everything under this truck is covered in dripping in transmission fluid. So here is my half-ass exhaust hanger fix. So hopefully that'll hold to get home.
We're only 2 hours.
Like I said, it's like 2 hours home, so I think we'll be okay. I'm not going to check the transmission fluid because I really don't want to know.
Here's our tailgate. You probably can't see it, You can see a little bit of a haze.
Look at the back window.
But yeah, the back window is completely disgusting. You can draw pictures in. The transmission fluid that's on the whole back. Right now we are on the side of the road.
Like 15 minutes from home.
Yeah, 15 minutes from home. We're just through an alternator belt.
Go give me a 3/8.
So we got a new one right here. We're on the side of the road in traffic. So we're gonna try to fix that. The transmission's doing something weird to the air fuel ratio, and we were cleaning it out and revving it up, and of course when we revved it up it threw a belt. We have not given this thing a proper burnout yet. So we're close enough now that it's gonna do one. So here we go, we're gonna do a burnout.
That burnout was not awesome. But at this point, us and the transmission were just done.
After we got back, we dropped the transmission out of the truck, took it to our friends at Affordable Transmission, and they said we totally killed it. Everything inside it was cooked. The clutches were burned up. The servos were warped.
Those are just the highlights of the destruction. We really messed up not having an external transmission cooler, which we have now, because we have a 3,000 RPM stall converter in this thing.
But we did build this thing in 2 months, so we didn't have time to build it the right way like we wanted to. And last year's Power Tour 2023 just beat us up completely. And in true Falked Up Garage stupidity, we are taking it on Hot Rod Power Tour 2024 this June to give it a redemption tour and actually have fun in it this year.
That's right, we are slow learners.
You're very slow.
But anyway, that's what Falked Up Garage is all about. And if you want to see even more Falked Up stupidity, then check out our latest video. It's the biggest Trans Am burnout ever.
Right
and
here.
it's somewhere like
right.
I don't know, over here. Just click on it. It's like in this area.